Online anyway, on Kindle. The book I wrote quite intentionally for those of you who are similar to me and who know all the theory and the knowledge around the law of attraction and the law of abundance and the law of manifestation and the law of causing and effect, but still are not quite living the life that you want to live. And that was what was happening to me. And so when I went to Bali last year, and I had the time to travel, and I had a lot of time on my own. I intentionally, which is very unlike me because I love people, but I very intentionally took that time to myself to really practice and master the law of attraction, and I had some really cool things happen, and that's what this book is about. And I wrote it very intentionally, so if you are experiencing pitfalls, which I was experiencing, where I had confusion and I didn't know how to implement something, I wrote about that and how I then changed that and implemented that and got the results I wanted. And it's a short book. As I said, I had 8 days to write it, and it's a work in progress. It will be expanding, but that's really what it's about. And today's video, I really just wanted to talk to you about the difference between intentions and goals and dreams, because they seem to be used interchangeably, but during my meditation, and this really came to me, and I was writing a chapter on dropping comparative labels. So when you talk about your desires, so for example, you don't go, oh, this is just a small thing I want to manifest, or this is a big thing I want to manifest. Because when you start labeling those things, something small seems frivolous and it's super easy to manifest. But when you start labeling something big, you immediately put resistance there, because you think, oh my God, I have to work and I have to struggle and it's going to take time. But Abraham Hicks says it's as easy to manifest a button as it is a castle, right? So there's no size or anything to source. Source is like whatever, man. Like, I'm the all-knowing universe. Like, bring it on, right? And then during meditation, I realized, okay, so the word dream life, my dream life, again, is a stumbling block, because a dream, if you think about it, is elusive. A dream is like, oh, it's over here somewhere. I wish I could have my dream. I hope that one day I'll have my dream life. And it's always a here, right? And so even using that has a very flighty energy, dream life. But if you change your dream life to, my intention is to attract X, is a very different energy. And it also invites focus. And focus is what will help you manifest stuff, right? So when you go, oh, my dream, and as I said, it's very I hear, right? So it's very like airy-fairy. It's difficult to focus on because you don't quite know what that dream is. You sort of have this idea of what it could maybe be. But when you have an intention, you're very clear on what that is. You have to specify what that is, and then that allows you to focus. So my encouragement to you is to change your vocabulary around, if you're using the terms like dream life or my desires or big things, small things, I really encourage you to change all that, drop all that terminology and start saying, my intention is to manifest a new partner. My intention is to attract a world round trip, or a trip around the world. My intention is, it's okay, can you hear? My intention is to fall pregnant. My intention is to become the weight of my high school self. I don't know, whatever you want to manifest there, right? My intention is to be financially independent and have $10 million in the bank. Like, that is so different to, oh, my dream is to be financially independent, right? So I'm not the 21-day girl, because for me, that is just unobtainable. For me, I like to do things Go, get off. So the neighbour's just walking past. So I'm not the 21-day girl. I'm believe in the mosquito effect, and so what really there is, you do things like minuscule things like mosquitoes that bite you, those little bastards, and then you get the result. And so my only invitation to you now is to mind how you talk about what you want to manifest and attract into your life, and start using the word intention instead of dream and goal and whatever other words you may use there. Replace it all with intention and see how that changes your energy and focus. And that's the only thing you need to do right now. And really continue that. Do that as often as you can. Be aware of that as often as you can. And eventually, like, your language will change around it. The one thing that's really important with manifestation always is how you feel. To see how it feels when you change the words dream and goal, etc., for intention. Right? See how that feels for you, and notice that. Yeah? Okay, guys. Lovely to chat. Ciao.